Hey friends, it's me, Erin, your friendly neighborhood energy alchemist, and I have some more highlights from my live today on TikTok where I was doing readings. Something I want to remind you of, we had a timeline jump on November 30th, and then that wall of energy started about a week later on December the 4th, or about 3 days later. And during that time, we've had major changes come forward. This is information that came out during a live reading today that I felt was important to share because it belongs to the collective. And I feel like it's a good indication of what we can expect coming forward as a collective. This is better than doing a collective reading because it came out during a live session when I was already channeling. So check it out. Yes, it's a good time to release what's no longer serving us. I'm telling you, man, it is all over my meditations, my dreams, my downloads. Nothing is of coincidence. Nothing. We had a timeline jump followed by a solid week of a wall of energy that came forward. And during that time we were receiving that energy, we started to receive drone incursions in the US. Governments started to fall all over the country. CEOs were being gunned down. I mean, all kinds of stuff was happening during that time. In meditation, like I said before, that wall of energy was shown to me kind of like a buzzsaw coming down and saying, we're done playing around. The decision time is over. We're drawing the line. And it buzzed forward and brought up so much stuff. And again, what came through this morning in my meditation that feels so important is the idea that if you allow yourself to identify as the world around you, I am an American, I am a Virginian, I am whatever, something outside of you. When that piece of the world falls into chaos, you will lose your sense of stability and identity. So you cannot identify yourself solely as those things. And I think as a culture, especially in the Western world, we've really gotten tied to putting our identity outside of ourselves. I have a new car, I have a great job, I have a big house, keeping up with the Joneses. And the push has come for us to embrace the identity of who we truly are, because the world around you is falling apart. And if you allow your identity to be focused there, you will lose who you are. So turn the light inwards. Apologize in advance. The messages of embracing authentic self have gotten intense lately. I think we are coming up to some major milestone in the collective. And I feel like it's going to be very important that you are authentically connected to who you are so you don't lose your identity in the chaos around you. If you identify yourself with the world around you, if chaos ensues here. So instead, we are all being asked at this time to embrace the most authentic version of ourselves regardless of what's happening outside here, and to put that version of yourself forward as much as possible, because as the chaos increases out here, the more you identify as that environment, the more chaos you will feel here. So plant your roots, find yourself, and don't be afraid to be that version of yourself, because something is coming, something big. I don't know what it is. It feels very, very collective in nature, but I also keep hearing use your discretion, because distraction is a real technique and it's used to pull our attention away from things that are very important. So please make sure that you use your discretion when you are reading and looking about things, and don't let someone else convince you of anything, right? Look it up here.